is how we do it.
Kitchen right now. Yes, I'm in the kitchen. You guys are probably like, why are you in the kitchen? Well, I'm in the kitchen because I'm baking. What you baking? I'm baking some cookies. What cookies? Pumpkin cheesecake cookies. I was sitting here and I was thinking to myself, all of fall went by and I didn't do one fall thing. I didn't go apple picking. I didn't go pumpkin picking. I didn't go riding. I didn't go nothing. And it honestly infuriated me, and honestly, it didn't infuriate me, it made me upset. I don't get infuriated, I don't ever do that. That sounds exhausting. So in light of the fact that I missed on such a big opportunity and those, you know, apple trees are all dead, there's no going back, I'm gonna make some cookies. And they're gonna be pumpkin, because that's the closest thing I'm gonna get to, because the coffee store down the street's not doing pumpkin spice anymore. I missed it. So yes, let's get into this bake. I hope you guys didn't think I was about to bake in this. No! I'll be right back. I'll be back. I hear the sleigh bells jingling, cha-cha jingling too. Okay, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you. You guys like my outfit? Got Snoopy on it. And I got a little headband that I might take off halfway through this because it's actually restricting the blood flow to my head, okay? Okay, today we're making pumpkin cheesecake cookies. I'm literally so excited. I wish I could just eat this pumpkin like and have it taste the way it's supposed to be tasting, but I just know raw pumpkin just doesn't taste the way pumpkin tastes in like a pumpkin spice latte or like a pumpkin cheesecake. It's like you gotta work to get there, and that's a humbling experience that I'm learning right now in this moment. First things first, I had to get 100% pure pumpkin from a can and then drain it. I did not know that pumpkin has that much water in it. I was actually today years old when I learned that. And I'm gonna put the recipe down below in case you guys wanna bake these up yourself at home. I'll let you know if it's tasting like it's worth it for real, okay? But it called for drained pumpkin puree. And so I was like, at first I just opened the pumpkin puree and I was like, it looks pretty like dry, like it looks like just straight up pumpkin to me. It seems like I don't even need to drain it. Like, why would I need to drain it? And I left it there. Guys, I had a second thought. I came back. I was like, let me take some paper towel, like it's like cheesecloth, and like put the pumpkin on there and kind of like, you know, crank it a little bit. 3 cups of water came out of the pumpkin. Just imagine if I just added 3 cups of water to a recipe that didn't call for that. My cookies would have been messed up. And I always am talking about how, oh, I'm not a baker. Yeah, to be a baker, we follow instructions. Instruction number 1, drain your pumpkin. Next, we're gonna make the cheesecake little bites that go inside of it. We're mixing powdered sugar with salt and cream cheese and vanilla bean paste. Let's do that. My camera's following me around. Honestly, I'm glad you see it because it's coming off. It's hurting my head. As long as you saw it, you hear the jingle bells. I'm done. I'm following this video that I found on Instagram. I have so many that I wanted to choose from, but this is gonna be the first one, and who knows, we'll make more. If you guys like the baking, let me know because I'll do more.
Okay, let's just set expectations. Halloween is in 10 days. It's time to lock in. These are my chewy pumpkin cheesecake cookies. I'll leave the recipe below.
You didn't have to come for me like that. As you can see in this video, she has like cheesecake bites nestled into the pumpkin, and I'm so sad that I'm not home because like I want to have my brothers taste it. I love cooking for the people that I love, and if you're a sister, you know the way that brothers like exalt the way that you cook, like it's just like, oh my god, I feel so good. I wish I could put this in a box and like send it over. Anyway, let me make sure they come out good before I actually do that. Let's get into this cheesecake building. Let's get started. First things first, powdered sugar into the bowl. Y'all think I should go whisk or spatula on this one? Like I feel like spatula, the whisk might be overkill. Actually, I'm gonna do whisk and then I'll do spatula. More dishes, but it is what it is. 1 packet of softened cream cheese. If you're doing this, make sure you take your cream cheese and your eggs out. They need to be softened for this recipe. They can't be hard from the fridge. I don't know what happens. I'm not Martha Stewart, but I would imagine that it would make for something bad. The recipe calls for 2 teaspoons of vanilla bean paste. I love vanilla bean syrup, anything like that. So I'm never seen like vanilla bean paste. I just know because it's an extract of some kind, and you can't put this in your mouth and just drink it. But like the way vanilla makes me feel like I just want to eat it up. Eat it up. Teaspoon. Got it. A 1, 2. Then half a teaspoon of salt. That sounds like a lot of salt for a cookie. I'm gonna put 1/4 teaspoon first. Mix this up, taste it, and see how I feel about that second half going in. I feel like that's enough salt. I'm gonna leave it there. I don't think cheesecake is supposed to be that salty. And in the beginning of her recipe, she says a pinch of salt, and at the end of her recipe, she says a half teaspoon of salt. Like. I don't know, you don't really seem too sure. I'm just gonna base it off how I'm feeling, and I'm not feeling like putting any more salt in my cookies. Spread this on the baking sheet and pop it in the fridge until it's done. Hello there. Turn it up to like medium. I saw this thing on Twitter where they said young hoes cook everything on high, and I have not been beating the allegations here in this man's house. Ooh, period. I feel like I just did a flip cup. 170 grams, that's about 1.5 sticks. I bought organic butter. Don't know where it went, and I just spent like an hour looking for the cream cheese. I don't know about the same time with the butter. This is Blue Bonnet. It has cookies on the pack. I hope the cookies on the pack mean that I can make cookies with it and it will work. Now brown. Okay, y'all, that looks done to me. Does it look brown? I think so. Okay, I can't lie, y'all. I'm getting a little pissed off. Why, you may ask? I feel like on the top of recipes, people need to start putting like, set aside your life to do this. Set aside 72 hours to do this recipe. Like, this is saying that before I put it in the oven, I need to let it set for 24 hours. I already dried out the pumpkin. I already let the butter set in the fridge. I already let the cheesecake set in the fridge. Like, what more setting can I do? I'm really in the need for a pumpkin spice cookie in my mouth, like right this instant. So I think when I do put these on the pan, it makes 12 cookies. I'm gonna put 6 in the oven today. And I'm gonna put 6 to set for 24 hours and see if that really does make a difference, and eat that tomorrow. But we're gonna catch you tomorrow with those ones because I want pumpkin in my body right now. And could this make my whole recipe bad? Yeah, we'll find out though, the hard way, to be honest. Actually, no. We'll find out the easy way. I'm not even gonna manifest that for myself. Okay, first of all, this butter, there could be so many steps that I'm fucked up. This don't look like brown butter. I don't even know if Blue Bonnet is butter. So, and it's not even room temperature because I put it in the freezer to rush things. In goes the butter. At this point, I'm just going to wing this recipe because it's no longer her recipe anymore. I'm just doing my own thing at this point. It says to mix the butter with the sugar. I think it's what the recipe said, and I'm not double checking. More vanilla bean paste. Don't even remember how much, guys. This could be actually just me going left here. I was so excited at the beginning of this. I am so excited. Y'all remember? That was me. It was me. Now, I don't even know what the fuck going on. All right, it says whisk this up, and I'm gonna bring in reinforcements because that whisk, it wasn't cutting it for me. That should be good enough. Yes, my mixer's missing one leg. And where's your mixer? Oh, you have one. My bad. Okay, 2 eggs. They said that the eggs need to be put at room temperature. Bruh, like, mine are, granted, but imagine I didn't read that. Then I would be messed up again. You understand? Like, maybe being a baker means you read the recipe the day before and, like, plan accordingly. And listen, I never took myself to be a planner. Houston, we might have a problem. I'm gonna set this big zeddy bowl to the side. And then I'm gonna separate these eggs. I used to do this on Cooking Mama. Let's see if I can do this in real life. She used to crack it like this. And then pull it apart like that and catch the egg yolk only. Make sure your hands are clean when you're doing this because you're gonna get all up in there. See how the egg white just leaves it alone? Honestly, I feel like if I just grabbed the egg white with my hand, I could separate it quicker, but shit, shout out Cooking Mama, bruh. Okay, 2 egg whites. I'm gonna toss this straight into the bowl that you guys can't see, but I can. One more time for the win. Dump. Dump. Okay, this is actually like fun. I was complaining 2 seconds ago, and honestly, sorry to that lady. Like, I'm sure your recipe's fire. I was just being a stickler. I was being a Gru. Just, did I mess up? Probably. Is that my own fault? Yes, with no fault to that lady, so I take it back. I take it back. All right, she says, whisk this again. Gotta bring it back here. Then I'm gonna go pumpkin puree next. In her recipe, she low-key forgot to mention where this pumpkin goes. I'm just gonna assume it goes here now. Hopefully it's dry enough. If it's not, guys, I'm gonna find out. The butter isn't even brown. The butter isn't even room temperature. The cheesecake filling isn't even hard, and the cookies are not setting for 24 hours. If these cookies come out tasting like bounce that ass, I'm still gonna probably eat them. At least I preheated the oven. Make sure y'all preheat the oven. Alright, these are all my dry ingredients. There's some flour, there's some baking soda, some baking powder, some salt, some pepper, some pumpkin pie spice. What is even pumpkin pie spice? What is even that? I bought it not even for this recipe. I bought it because I thought it would look appetizing and delicious. And I bought it even to put in coffee. And no, I bought it to put in oatmeal. I like to make a fun spin on my overnight oats. I don't like to just eat regular overnight oats all the time. Sometimes I like to caramelize the banana and put some pumpkin spice seasoning in there. So I saw that, I thought it was cute, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get it. So I got it. Never used it for that, but I'm glad that I had it for this. Let's mix this one last time. Is it one last time? Yes. Actually, no, it's not. I'm gonna move this out of the way because we got the Big Daddy cheesecake. I don't know why I keep saying that. It's not everyday Big Daddy. Oh, I thought it would break when I put it down. It did. Alright, I'm gonna chop up this cheesecake filling into little squares. I'm gonna cut some horizontal strips. Damn it, this is not even freaking frozen. What can I do? Just accept my fate. I'm just gonna keep it like big chunks in there. Like I'm not gonna fold it up too much so that it kind of maintains its integrity. It's so chewy, this thing. It needs to be in the, it should have been in the freezer so much longer. But I just got the vanilla bean paste. I just got it. I was cooking it really fast, and I was really trying. And Vlogmas, I need to get the footage to you guys by a certain time. Otherwise, it's not Vlogmas because then you need to vlog a day. And today's today, and tomorrow it won't be tomorrow. So, I mean, tomorrow it won't be today. So you have to understand, okay? Oh, you know what I could have done? Watch. Bomba! This is very smart, sweetie. You're just the smartest fucking bitch I ever met in my life. Your ability to think big is just amazing. Thank you. All right, toss that in there, and then we're gonna put it on the thingy into bowls. In goes the food. Uh-oh. Oh my gosh, guys, this might actually need to freeze for longer. I'm gonna put it in there longer, I can't lie. Fuck it, I'm just gonna say fuck it. Fuck the rules and regulations. Like, now you're melting on me, now what? Fuck! I'm gonna mix a little in there and see how it blends with everything else. I'm just gonna do it, fuck it. What was even the point of cutting it up? I'm struggling. If you're my man, look away from the screen. Look away. If you're my mom or my grandmother, anybody who taught me how to cook anything, look away. I'm ashamed. I'm scraping what I have left of my dignity in this pot. You know what? When I have my own apartment, I'll be so happy just doing this by myself. Like, no matter what I did to get to the end goal. As long as I got there. You know what I mean? I think I've salvaged all that I can. Sorry to this parchment paper. Now I'm gonna do a gentle and light fold. Not enough to incorporate this cream cheese too fully into the batter, just enough. So you still get like the chunks of whatever, right? I'm leaving it there. It has like a marbling of some kind going on. That's gonna have to do. Baking sheet, a spoon. Okay, I'm just gonna put it in my hand, whatever. My hands are clean, I just washed them. Okay. All right, this might actually be completely unnecessary. This dough, this seems, wow. I'm gonna put them in the fridge a little bit before putting them in the oven. And by a little bit, I mean for like an hour. That's huge. just kidding. I'm just kidding. Yeah, this is so soft. This is not supposed to be happening. I should have just bought the pre-made shits from the pack. I knew where my capabilities were. No, I actually didn't. I actually thought I could do this. Like I really did the thing. You know what? This is gonna come out bomb. Ah. Ta-da! This is the finished manicure. I'm gonna put these in the freezer for a little bit and then pop them in the oven and get back to you guys with the taste test. Okay?
A few moments later.
Okay, guys. It's currently like past midnight, I think. And I'm watching Sex and the City for like the millionth time. Truth be told, I've never finished it ever. So, these are the cookies. I don't know if you guys remember, but they did not look like this big on the Instagram video. So I'm very interested to see what they taste like. My boyfriend said that they taste like donuts, not cookies, like the texture. And when I was cleaning up the kitchen, I saw that I left the ginger on the table, meaning there's no ginger in there that's supposed to give it that gingerbready flavor. So that'll be interesting to find out. I mean, that'll be interesting to see what that tastes like now that that's not in there. I'm gonna do this one that has a lot of like cheesecake. Ready, y'all? 3, 2, 1. It's good. It could have benefited from that ginger, and it definitely is like donutty texture. Like if you go to Dunkin' Donuts and get like the cakey donuts, like the old fashioned or the blueberry, it's like that. Oh, it's actually really good though. I did a good job. I could do a better job, but I did a good job. Tips if you're gonna make these cookies: don't opt for that extra salt that we was talking about at the beginning. In the cheesecake filling, leave it at the ½ teaspoon. Make sure you read the recipe all the way through before actually doing it, because like I said and like you saw, I missed a lot of steps. And it could be the reason why my cookies are so big, like scones, and hers are so flat. But they do taste so good. I can only imagine if I did all the steps right. But you know what? Trial and error, everybody. Maybe this calls for perhaps another baking episode. Like it just, every mistake leads to something better. You understand? I'm gonna eat the rest of my cookies and watch Sex and the City in peace. Okay? I'll catch you guys tomorrow, where we will be doing, I ain't gonna tell you, I bet you would like to know. You just gonna have to see. Bye, Bookie. Mwah.